22,000 naira was used to build this house in 1972, and the land was bought for just 200 naira only. It's plenty. Now let me ask you, what can 200 naira buy for you in 2024? And what can 22,000 naira buy for you right now? Nothing, because this hair cost me almost 20,000. So now let's go into the house. So the owner of the house will tell us how he built the house, and we'll see what the house looks like. Now look at the gate of this house. Look at the gate of the house. Like it's not the correct kind of gate. This is what old money aesthetics look like in the 1970s. Let's not even talk about the furniture in the house. But for now, come on, let's go. This is what the house look like. Please show the camera around. And then we will hear how much they bought a bag of cement back in the 1970s. Stay tuned. Let's go in. This house was built with 22,000 naira. A bag of cement was cost 1 naira 25 kobo. 1 naira 15 kobo in 1972. That was a bag of cement. Now let me ask you, how much is a bag of cement now? Hey, thank you, Abi. 7,000. 7,000 naira. But one naira 25 kobo was able to buy a bag of cement, and this whole building was built with just 22,000 naira only. Now let me take you around the exterior of the building so you see what I'm talking about. Come with me. So just go this way so they can see. Good morning, ma. Good morning. Don't video mommy. No, I'm not. This is what the store looks like. I'm going to see this. You know, this is an old house. Like, it takes a rich man back in the days to have this kind of balcony. So if you don't have this kind of balcony that time, you don't have money. In the olden days, back in the 70s, they don't build their roofs to come out. Give them up. You see, the roof is always inside the building, and then this thing covers the roof. So let's go around the house. Come with me. This is the window, and this is what the window protector looks like. Come closer, let's show them the window. I know for you to have this kind of, this is an old house, obviously. Look at the window. This is a protector, if you can see it from here. And like, see the exterior of the house. It has a passage. It has a passage in it. So come again. This is the security house of the house. So let's keep going around the house. 22,000 naira built this mansion back in 1972. Come with me. Let's go. Let's go around. Okay. Look at. And last I checked, this paint has been here for over 10 years, right? This is surplus paint. Yeah, this is surplus.
That's a new paint they painted the house.
It's still surplus. Remember when
it was surplus. It's
surplus
paint,
paint
but that
now.
was like 20 years ago.
That was like 20 years ago. This is surplus paint from 20 years ago. I was still a baby when they painted this house. Like then, they repainted the house. So come with me. Growing up as a child, this used to be the front of the house, not that other place.
No, that's the front, but they usually use
used to use this place. So if you go to my hair every day, you definitely see this house along the road, and in Bise, or where to be precise, my community. That's my uncle actually. So my family members were oath takers.
For your mind.
Okay, so come with me. Come with me. Come with me. So this is what the exterior of the house looks like. Come. Now let me show you something. I want to show you something this side that also proves to you that this is an old house that was built in the 1970s. Come with me, let me show you. Look at this design up here. Have you seen that design? Look at that circle thing there. That shows that this is an old house. So it takes an old taker to build a house like this back in the 70s. Let me ask you a question. What can 1 naira 15 kobo buy for you now? You cannot even pay for your bank transfer charges, can it? Not at all. Still come with me, let me show you something. We're not done with the house, let me show you. Come. Video this protector for the stairs, for the balcony. Right there is a protector for the balcony. Don't worry, we'll go into the house. Come with me, let me show you. Now look at how lights were connected back then into houses. Look at, you know that stuff there. Literally, it's just like a pole in the house. So it's like a direct connection to me. That's what I feel like it is. And now let me show you one thing. The door is still intact. Like the wood for the door is still active. I'm collecting deals. Come close and let them hear the sound. It's making good sound. Look at it. This is the protector. Are you seeing this? This is the wood that was used in 1972. Now let me ask you a question. Your grandfather's door, is the wood still active? Is it still sounding like this? Because if I remove this door now, I will sell it at the quarter. And at a very good price, it will sound very well, and I will still be able to sell it.
This compound, the whole of this compound, this thing was bought 200 naira by then.
The whole of the compound? Okay, the whole of this compound was bought at 200. You heard his voice. 200.
That's the land.
The land was bought at 200 naira to build this house of 22,000 naira mansion back in 1972. Let me ask you. Can 200 naira buy gala for you? Can it? No. Just one gala, but he bought the land. This land that built this mansion. We have a lot showing in this house.
But today, this land is worth about, if not 80 million naira.
Yes, because it's actually on site.
Yes.
It's along an express road.
Yes.
So, we have a lot showing in this house. By the time we entered, the owner of this house is a chief. So, he was crowned a chief in the 1980s. Right? Yes. So the chair for the chieftaincy with his wife, his Volo, is still active. Let's go into the house and let me show you interiors. The art that was used in his house was bought at 800 naira. Now, 1 million you never buy it. But let's stay active, stay tuned, subscribe, like, follow, and do not forget to share it so that we'll show you more, because a lot is in this house to show you. Thank you very much. God bless.